Hello folks, welcome back to another Nine Kings video. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we're back on the King of Time. I was a little bit worried actually that people would kind of, I don't want to say sours, you know, but like people would kind of maybe slightly gone off Nine Kings. Video released, it did fine, but I was like, oh, you know what, it's been over a month since I last posted a video on Nine Kings, so it would make some degree of sense if people were kind of like, yeah, it's, you know, it's been a while. By God, was that a slow burner video. It's doing wonderful now. People very obviously still interested in the goal. What I want to try today is an hourglass build. Now, what that means is we definitely need the King of Greed to appear quickly. We have King of Greed, and that's not going to be necessarily an issue. But I need to figure out the layout that we want to make happen here. So I'm thinking, okay, so I think we can probably put you there for the time being. Hourglass in the middle. Beacon, 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 beacon. Hourglass, hourglass, hourglass. And then we expand out via that with hourglasses as well. Maybe use discombobulator to get those beacons like leveled up as best we can. That seems to me like it could be a solid shout. Rewind could be really good as well for filling out those slots with stuff that we want, but I don't think we need it just yet. If you've been playing, by the way, Nine Kings, and you've been, you know, playing around a little bit with the King of Time, we'll love some suggestions and some fun stuff you can do, whether it be just on its own or interactions with other kings as well, because that'd be wonderful to find out. We've actually got some perks now as well that come with the Hourglass. First attack now stuns enemies for a second. Well, we're going an Hourglass build, and that will be quite useful for us now, won't it? Our interactions with other characters as well. The Hourglass seems really, really, really insanely good. Like a beacon, not beacon, a mothership from the King of Progress, like the base that goes boom, 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 and it usually does a bajillion damage. In this case, obviously it's slightly different, but you know what? We're going to set up a portal here. We want to maintain those low years while we're still trying to figure out what we're doing here. I'm worried. I'm hoping that we're not like under. Yeah, that's it. Summon more lads. Summon more guys. Having the beacon for this as well, very good. Your attack speed is 0 like every 10 seconds, but we can summon more and more and more men. Okay, thinking here. I'll take that, but I'm gonna bank that overhaul for the time being. We can maybe put down something else though, and that would probably work. We cannot bank anything else. Okay, we're gonna level up Bastion then in that case. To be honest, we're not looking too spicy. I'd love. Oh no, if we lose this, we don't get another King of. Wait on, we haven't lost it yet. We haven't lost it yet. Yeah, teleporting back. You still do damage. You still do damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more. Sorry. I need units. I need units. Okay, you know what? Hourglass will do. Admittedly, it's not really where I want to be, because I mean, actually, hold on. If they can just hold off for like 10 seconds and it's chill, actually. We need another unit that is going to exist long enough. There we go. Boom. That didn't kill. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We still got 8 men. It's about to start rattling. Boom. Okay, now we're good. I'm gonna go rats, man. I'm gonna go rats. We can wage war against King of Stolen. Think here. No. Could be you, and it could be you. Part of me thinks it may be better to have you because we got the clone. Obviously, offering is great, but there's no guarantee that we get it, so we're gonna have to live our life on that one. Adding 2 rats. What am I thinking? Who am I trying to? What am I trying to prove here? What are 2 rats gonna add to the equation? Can you answer me that? Send them to the back. Send them to the back. We can win this one. We just need that hourglass to pop off. And it looks like it might. One more. Okay. That's bad. That's really, really bad. That leveled up like all the things I don't want to see leveled up. Like it leveled up the portal and the discombobulator. The thing is, the warpers are good. I'm too locked in. I mean, honestly, I mean it's scaling bit by bit by bit by bit. That's not bad. These two can make it happen, I think. They're gaining stats every single turn as well. Let me have a look here, because you do scale in damage as well, right? So if I get you... That's fine. We could have gone for the discombobulator. But I'm not tremendously fussed on that one right now. So give me another one of them. A rewind would probably be like A-okay for me as well. I would not hate that. See, once we get like this, like hitting frequently, and we just need to get it. You know what I mean? So I'd be willing to hit. It's tempting, I think, is that. Just regression could be really good for getting the hourglass up as well. We really need some levels on that now that I'm thinking about it. But we can't really, you know what? Put the regression on that for the time being. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, big. It's hitting in a big way, and that's going to give the hourglass another shot to, and then it's going to one-shot everything. Boom, boom, boom. One more, boom, and then another one. We're on peasant mode, by the way. Beacon is what we're after, though. Okay. Now that we've done this, let's open up this section here. I'll pop you right there. Still on 0.1. We really need like another hourglass. Just to get it moving, you know? Time Rebellion doesn't seem so bad. Obviously we have to fight more summons, but we have the hourglass and they don't, so we can take that out pretty nicely. I think we need to roll for... We don't need to roll. Put that there. Still on 0.1. But I'd realistically think not the end of the world, maybe? That's a big hit, though. It's a big hit. They're squishy enough. We can take them. We can take them out. Now, clone. I could probably live with doing that. Let's go back in time. And then we get another another expansion event, which means that we don't need to get like King of Stone to try and get everything cooking. Do you know what I mean? Ideas as well that people suggested are to, instead of accidentally like what I did, making peace with everybody, is make war with absolutely everybody. But maybe we'll save that for another day. Right now we gotta figure it out. Right now we gotta figure out what we're up to here. So we'll just expand there then, I suppose. I could probably hazard another one of you. We'll put you there. We're now on 0.2 hits per second, which is like twice as good. The damage isn't inherently amazing, but it is scaling bit by bit over the years here. And that being said, we can also like, I don't know, maybe swap stuff out at some point. Let's put you there. And then I guess what we want to do is probably try and get rid of that as soon as possible. I think I'm going to rewind here, if I'm honest. I'm not 100% sure what we would get from it, but that's fine. Yeah, I can live with it. All pots gain damage, gain 2 rerolls, gain 2 random time cards. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Somebody did mention to me this is the reason why you get time cards is so that you can rewind with more cards in your hand, which is pretty cool. We could get another portal. To be honest, I'm thinking like let's get that going. Let's get that going, and then I really want rid of this, but frankly, I don't know how to get rid of it in a way that makes any degree of sense. So I guess we'll just hit that up there, and then yeah, okay. Now we got some stuff going. And we want to be regressioning these as well at some point. Reroll me. Go for mortgage. That's a nice little boost in money. 90 gold for the love of the game. Eventually, I want to get rid of these warpers because I don't know. I want it to be like an hourglass only type situation, but I get it. I do get it. So honestly, reroll me again. Not reroll me again. Sorry, send me back. And put an hourglass right there. That sounds good to me. You're already on 0.3 as well. Okay. It's working out nicely. It's working out nicely. Once we have everything kind of like stacked up, there is an argument to be made that like we actually do want to make peace with everybody. So let's regress you down. And then that means we can get your damage up even further. And also it'll boost your attack speed. I probably do want... I want quarries as well though, right? An overhaul... Unsure what we use it on just yet, but it could be nice. Let's put you right there for the time being, though. Get like triple scaling on this this hourglass. Overwork, I think, is something we probably want to see in the next Royal Decree. I'd be willing to just like drop one of these and then overhaul, because I think at this point, like anything it hits is good, as long as it doesn't hit the Bastion too many times. And plus, we've already got it, so it's like X+1. Which is lovely to see. Another beacon is wonderful. So I would be willing to reroll here. I would... yeah. One more. And then we hit the overwork as well. Brilliant. Okay. Okay, cool. And that hit things that I wanted it to hit as well. Cool. That's, you know what? That's fine by me. We hit a beacon. Yeah, a couple beacons. Oh, that was a discombobulator. Sorry, we hit the hourglasses. We'll take another one actually. Yeah, why not? And then I guess from that point you probably want to level up this one because it's hitting the most amount of things. Actually, I could have gone either way on those two, to be honest. Figure there's going to be some flashing lights going on in this. Make peace with an enemy king. I think it's probably make peace with you. We have clone at our disposal now. So, yeah, I mean, and at some point, I guess we probably want to replace this with... We want to get some quarries as well. Once we have all of our stuff figured out, I think there's probably an argument to be made that we want to start making it be quarries. So they're doing some damage, but we need to get to that point, I suppose. No, we'll just take that for the time being. Earthwork is quite useful. Like that. Reroll me. Reroll me one more time. Offering, and I would even be willing to say you as well. Yeah, that works for me. Put the executioner down. Let's see what offering gives us. Another earthwork. So, clone an hourglass. We can't really get too much value out of this, unfortunately. We're not Actually, you know what? We could do that. Which then does mean that we can earthwork up you. Put one there. Put one there. That's probably fine. We'll pop you there though. Let's rewind. It's rewind time. Hourglass you there. Earthwork you up there because there's space. I'm so lost. Help me. We're gonna earthwork that up. That's fine. Okay. I'm on the line. Okay. Yeah, we're on the right line here. We'll take regression. Put that back down to level 1. And probably an overhaul. We've got it kind of cooking at this point, right? I'm just going to put this here so I can eventually earthwork it up off the ground. Didn't really get what I was looking for there. That's fine. I should have taken a unit, dude. Actually, we're gonna bend that. I was really hoping for a shrine. Didn't get it. I mean, it's not the end of the world, to be honest. Even like, I guess like temple would be pretty good, but yeah, it didn't come to pass. Bastion rifts now warp each enemy to the back wing +1 times. I think that actually could be really valuable if we're dealing with faster enemies. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I don't think it's an issue right now. I feel like our damage is quite good, but it's for the eventuality of bad things happening. I think is why we're making this so. And honestly, you know what? I could maybe work on a discombobulator. You know what? Why not? We can just overhaul it off when and if we need to. No reason not to like keep hold of it, I suppose. We could also regression it and like probably get some really solid value from it. But for the time being, it's just going to be something that exists in the background, I think. I'm going to take Bastion here. We've got to play all of our cards, huh? You know what? Put you in. It's a bit of a shame, but you know what? We can get another discombobulator. It's fine. Will this work? Oh my god, it might not work. We might not get there. Oh my god, come on. That was close. We need to make a lot of things change in the next coming years, I think, if we're going to survive. 11k damage, so can't really complain about that. 18k. Let's grab you. Let's just get these hourglasses like up, shall we? Quite happy to just quite happy to rock that. Wage war against another king. I know who it must be. And it is none of them. Didn't get it. I need to think of a contingency plan here. Save money for shop. Hit architect. Get quarry. And then move from there. I think it's like... Unless... Unless what? I don't think I have the time to do it. I was going to say, like, I could get a portal and go back, and then I have a better chance of getting to go to war with the King of Stone, but like, what is the likelihood of that we can make that happen? Time Rebellion? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I'm delusional, man. Where am I right now? See, we're not getting any Time Rebellion, so like the chances of a portal are just, it's not gonna happen for me. Nothing there either. It is what it is. What can you say? I mean, we're like not struggling, but I just know that like there's a boss incoming at some point in not the like immediate future, but like the incoming future that we need something to be able to deal with it, I suppose. And granted, we are getting like 0.4% stats every single thing, like every single time, but make peace with. I mean, it's gonna be you, man. You don't like offer. I mean, swords are good. Like, listen, I'm not a hater, right? I'm not gonna hate on swords, but like, come on, you know, come on, forget about it. Give me a Labisratus. Right, I wasn't expecting that to work, quite frankly. That hit pretty raw, like, if I'm honest. If I get another portal here, man, I might be gassed up. Could. Could get it. Need to be careful here, though. It's gonna be you. I can't go making peace with too many people here. We're not doing world peace again. I'm not doing world peace. I want a quarry. Give me a quarry. What am I even taking this for, bro? Am I right? Give me that. We might hit a regret. I mean, we don't need a regression. Everything's level 3. Not a regression, sorry. Yeah, no, a regression is what I was talking about. Just regression our middle one here. All it takes is like one half decent roll where we end up making enemies with the King of Stone, and then we're on the right lines. I can set up a portal as well. We don't need to. Okay, brilliant. Still, we could make enemies with everyone. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, so quarry without having a reroll. It's amazing. It's so amazing. I love it. Clone. Overwork ×2. So, hit me that up there. We're going to clone off the quarry. Does that work on them? It does work on that. Thank the Lord. Okay, it does work on that. Plus, we're stunning as well, which is huge. We're just wiping them off the face of the earth, frankly. I'm going to take that just for the love of the game. And then we're going to smack an overhaul on you. Hits the portal. We're going back in time to ideally maybe start a war again. No, we're not. We're not on the year where it happens, but we don't have to do it. So it's rewind time. Just take anything. And then what we want to do is gain 3 temp null cards. Rewind time. Wait. Sorry. And then clone that. Put that there. Send me back again. Put that there. And let's make some enemies, shall we? Why did I do that and not on the... Why did I not overhaul this? How silly of me. It's fine, we'll put another one in. And we'll see where we go. We'll see where this takes us. It's not what I was looking for. I was hoping for either, like... I was hoping for anything, frankly, to be honest. I mean, all we need to do is get a clone, and then we can go back and we can hit this again, and ideally maybe get some good stuff going here. We'll see what we can do. Doesn't make us start the war, though. We don't begin the war here. We're making a little bit of cash from it, though. And we're, like, easing our way into potentially full build. 2 few rerolls or 2 random time cards. Really doesn't have any interest in giving me what I'm after, does it? Okay, so I mean the beacons aren't on net. They're not needed anymore, to be honest. We don't need them at all. I'll take 1 reroll. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm not looking to like splooge too hard on this. Got a shop coming up though, so who knows. Okay, 1 reroll. Earthwork is way more cost effective. Put you there, put you there, put you there. We're taking stuff out though, I appreciate that. Right. I just don't think that there's... Don't think, unfortunately, there was anything in that shop that I was particularly interested in. Pardon. Oh, pardon me. Having too many kings that you're at war with is definitely like a little bit awkward, somewhat, to the portal. So let's open up that last slot. We'll get a portal set up over there. I'd love to go against King of Progress. Are we still at peace with the King of thingy? Roll me one time. We're not at war with them. That would probably be a good answer to the question, wouldn't it? King of Spells or King of Progress? Either or is pretty okay for me if we can go to war with them. We're coming up on a war, though. So... It is rewind time. Is this going to give me a portal? It does give me a portal. Give me a quarry as well, which is wonderful. I love that. Bang. And a regression. Regression's pretty swag. I think it kind of loses its zhuzh a little bit like later in. Like, it's not quite as gassed up as you'd like, but... Let's hit the decree first before we go a rewinding time. So I want that. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'll take anything, I think. Give me a reroll. That's 2 seconds of stun on the hourglass. That's absolutely brilliant. Let's set up that level 3 portal. Teleport us back. We'll go to war with another king. Hopefully King of Progress or King of Spells. King of Spells is totally fine. And then we hold off. We don't use anything. We get some temporary cards from this, ideally, which should give us something half decent to build that portal back up again. Offering is fantastic. But we want to hold... We want to hang fire, though. We want to hang fire. Right. Reroll once. Doesn't matter. Reroll. So 3 temporary null cards. Let's see what we can... I mean, that is ass. So you know what? I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead. Put down a portal. Let's put down a second backup portal as well, just for the time being. I think we can probably get rid of some quarries at some point, but I do want to build this up at the very least. Let's do that. Let's do you. Put our quarry over there. And then honestly, I don't think we don't really need that much else, to be honest with you. Not many more to choose from, admittedly. A time rebellion would be really valuable, I think. We don't need to take over invest. We don't really need it. A rewind would be great, I think. Getting random time cards. I mean, we kind of need like something going now. 2 random time cards. Oh my god, bless the heavens, we managed to pull it off. So hit me that. We get our portal. Let's go back in time. How many king? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not at war with all of them yet. I should have cloned that portal. Fuck. Is there hope? Is there hope? I think I have to reroll until I hit like a portal. Yeah. Couple more to go. Okay. Overhaul. Yes. It's relying too much here. I'm trying to think, like, what are the chances of missing the portal? If I miss the portal, then it does do some damage here. Clone guarantees it though. I did it again. I didn't clone the fucking portal. I should take the time cards. I didn't have a rewind in my hand. I double clicked by accident. I'm so stupid. There's like no shot that we get another portal up and running, I think. We need to get like multiple portals up and running. And I think that may be too difficult actually with the amount of like kings that we have. You know what I mean? It gives me a random, I mean, nah, King of Nomads ain't gonna move the needle here, in no degree. 2 random rerolls. Hit me one of them. 2 random time cards. You cheeky monkey. You've done it, ain't you? It's enough to get a portal. Oh my god. Overhaul that off. And I don't. We're done. We're done with portals. We're done with portals. So hit me there. We're sorted. Because now we get to be at war with every single king. Wild card is brilliant. The enemy of my enemy is my enemy. Achievement unlocked. Collections log slot completed. I mean, we're at max smacks from every angle here, so I do not know, frankly, where to go from here. Look at that. It's not quite maxed out, but it's pretty close. Okay. Definitely don't want to be mortgaging off any of these that we put all this effort into. They are just kind of like the. I mean, to be fair, they released this king kind of knowing that he'd be like broken and stuff. But I think they're just letting people like go crazy with it and do what they want, which I'm a respecter of. Let me be clear. 5% damage. I don't want E plus 19, E to the power 19 or whatever it is. But I'm sure it's a big number. That's all I want from here, I think. What are your to be fair, I mean it's only one of these that's actually hitting apparently. We're not reaching a stage wherein any of the other hourglasses are actually getting to attack. To be honest with you, I don't know if I need to get rid of the beacons. I think like where we're at right now is almost guaranteed surefire way up to level 100, you know? You can now make peace with the enemy king. Make peace with the king of greed. Let's start knocking them off the line here a little bit. Start knocking them off. Cuz it's starting to get a bit ridiculous, man. I'm glad that they had it the other way though. Although granted, making peace with the enemy kings and then it being like, well, you know, actually you can't go to war with any of them ever again because you stupid idiot, you decided to accidentally go back in time a bunch of times. Like, huh? That was annoying. Granted, we did figure it out. We did manage to find a way, as life does regularly. Life finds a way. But man, I really had to rack my skull to figure out how to get enough portals to go back like 50 years and still end up on the other side of like fighting the King of Time backwards, you know? I don't know. I just realized that was like a complete nonsense sentence that only people that like play Nine Kings will understand in any regard. Like, what am I actually talking about, man? What are we ever actually talking about? I'm in an on and off again relationship with the King of Greed right now. They don't survive even a moment, and it's I mean I love to see it. This seems like such a good tower, the hourglass, like actually genuinely an absurd tower. I mean we gotta go for that. It's nothing can move, man. Like nothing can move. They're stunned for 3 seconds, and we attack so frequently. Like, I just don't see... I don't see any effort required to get to year 100. It was a little bit dicey at the beginning, obviously. Like, it takes a while to get scaling. I think we only really started to come into our own in, like, the year 40s and 50s. But, well, I mean, we went back in time a few times as well. So, like... Maybe it took like 70 years or something like that for us to get going, but now it's nothing but free real estate. What can I say? I'm pumping all this damage on it, but it's not even hitting. It seems to always be this one, but that one's still like zonked up the wazoo, so like who cares? Oh, who are we gonna make peace? Oh, I guess we're not always making peace with the King of Greed. Although, granted, we did and we will, but still, you know, like I forgot that like we have 8 other kings that we're at war with. I mean, it just Like it does. It looks satisfying, man. It looks satisfying. The whole situation. I don't know why I'm taking an offering as if I'm not threatening in any way to do anything with this thing, but I just like to hold on to the good cards, okay? Not that the good cards are ever going to be used, but like having a clone and an off, keeping strapped is a good thing. Let's get rid of the procreating, man. I think the thing I liked about this the most is that we did minimize the amount of actual units that we used until we got our hourglass going. We had one unit of warpers, and to be honest, actually we put down one lab rat as well. But they really didn't do much. They were pretty underwhelming early on. So it's just good to see. Like, we got it going enough, I suppose. Now what they got to do is they got to expand out. You need to have an infinite mode where you can make your thing as big as you want. And then I can buy 300 cards from the shop and then do nothing with them. And then maybe have a panic attack. It's not getting any sore. Every single time I have like a greed run where I do that, I just say, oh, you spent like 10k in the shop in one go. And I'm like, oh, what? Like, I do it every time, and I love doing it. But I also, every single time I see how many cards I have in my hand, I'm like, why did I do this, man? I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Like, I can't fucking do this. I can't do this. Why did I just buy a Spire, man? What am I doing? Oh, I rewinded. Whoops. I mean, that's pretty good. Migration. See, if that one fails to one-shot everything, we got, like, so many other hourglasses that are ready to go crazy. Actually, now that I'm seeing it, they are actually starting to do damage. Why is it always King of Greed, man? What the fuck is there a problem with them? They are actually starting to hit. Like, I think they're not getting through, but, like, I think they're surviving? Something's going on. I don't know what's happening right now, but like... 13 more years, man. Actually, we're at... Well, it does tell you how many years you've done extra, so we've actually done like 118 years or something like that, but... Still... I don't count it as year 100. Like, it's not... That's not the way it works. I'm not like, oh yeah, I got to year 1 million on Nine Kings. It's like, oh man, how'd you do that? And it's like, well, I'm technically on year 8, but I have like this portal regurgitation system that basically just keeps me like against like low level guys the entire time, and I just press the button that sends me to the next fight, and I just do that over and over again. Oh, really? Okay. Color me impressed. Bosh. 9 more years before I can have put my official stamp of approval on this build. Year 100 is where I'm like, all right, this build is gas, and you can do gas things with it. I can't even imagine what I'd want in the shop, man, to be honest with you. It's just a waiting game at this point. We're just letting it ride. It's so good, though. Why did I buy it? Offering, man. I could use it on the beacons and stuff, and like maybe like clone more core. I don't know what the hell, honestly, to be honest, what I'd even do. What would the point be? I'm not gonna get more hourglasses stacked up. It's just not gonna happen, is it? I could. I just have to go back in time another 30 times. I'm loving the variety of when you're against 8 kings. You have literally no idea what the hell character you're going to be against next. Which means that you have absolutely no means of planning for the future. A 12% chance against, well, if you're not at war with all of them. A 12.5% chance of going against any given person. Makes planning out your build real interesting. Even the boss got one shot, and we almost lost on that. 99 years, you're truly the king of kings. But, as we know, year 100 is the mark of builds, and good builds. So let's finish off year 100 with a little bit of panache. And by panache, I mean a flash of light and Goku levels of speed annihilating an enemy. Well, yeah, there we go. Wonderful. We are the King of Blood again. And let's go ahead and end the run. That was a phenomenal build. I really like that. That sent me. Yeah, that was some dopamine. It took a little bit, as I say, it took a little bit of time to get there, but then once it was there, it was there. It was 0 issues, man. We had 31 units trained apparently. I don't know how many. Is that true? I believe you. The physicist perk has been unlocked. The horologist perk as well has been unlocked. What does also the manipulative perk. I think that's all the perks for the King of Time, like the nation related ones. I'm quite interested to see like what they are though. Hourglass attack starts 10% faster. That would have been really good if I had that there. Start with +1 portal card. Cool. Enemies have -5% attack speed. That was pretty cool. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this 9 Kings video. This is the 3rd video of the day, but I really wanted to get a 9 Kings video out, but also got Megapunk, we got Digimon going on the channel. Got to get it done. Anyway, thank you so much. If you have any other suggestions for stuff we can do, interactions with the King of Time, or King of Time builds that you'd really be interested to see, I'd really appreciate you leaving it down in the comments below. If you're new to the channel as well and you made it all the way through this video, please subscribe, give the video a like, helps out a great deal, and I greatly appreciate it. Have a good one though. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.